Yeah, hi, good afternoon, guys. I will share my screen and then we'll start today's session. Okay, I will give the quick summary on previous topic what we discussed in the last session. So, we discussed about the types of constructors, right? Types of constructors. There we have the default constructors, and we discussed about the zero parameterized constructor. Zero parameterized constructor. The purpose of constructors, which is used to initialize the current class instance variables. Current class instance variables. Next, zero parameterized constructor and parameterized constructor. Parameterized constructor, parameterized constructors. So these are the things we discussed in the last session. Next, we discussed about this keyword. This keyword is the predefined keyword which is used to represent the current class object. Current class object. Okay, so these are the things we discussed in the last session. Today we'll discuss about the access specifiers. Access specifiers. Access specifiers. Okay, so the purpose of access specifiers generally, so these are used to specify the accessibility of, these are used to specify the accessibility of, specify the accessibility of our classes, our classes, variables and methods. Access specifier, these are used to specify the accessibility of our classes, variables and methods. Variables and methods. In Java we have, in Java we have four types of access specifiers. Four types of access specifiers. Access specifiers. Four types of access specifiers we have. So those are like, first one is the public, and the second one is the private. Second one is the private. Third one is the protected, and third one is the protected, and fourth one is the default. Fourth one is the default. Fourth one is the default. So in Java, these are the access specifiers available in Java. These are the four access specifiers available in the Java. Okay, we'll go with one by one. So public is the access specifier. So which is used to, it is used to accessibility of, it is used to global accessibility of, it is used to globally accessible accessibility of our classes, globally accessibility of, globally accessibility of our classes, our, I would say our classes, our classes, variables, variables, methods and constructors, and constructors, and constructors. So generally I can say, so we'll go with one by one. So generally we'll go with respect to classes and with respect to variables and with respect to, we'll see one by one. You can get the clarity on it. It is used to specify the global access. It is used to specify the global access of our classes and variables, methods and constructors. Variables, methods and constructors. Variables, methods and constructor. Next, next we have the private access specifier. It is used to private access specifier. It is used to local access. It is used to specify the local access. Specify the local access. Specify the local access. Okay, like uh, of classes and variables, methods and constructors, and constructors. Okay, next we have the protected. So what is the purpose of protected access specifier? So protected members can be accessed. Protected members can be accessed. Protected members can be accessed in the same package and subclasses. In the same package and subclasses in the same packages and subclass. And we have the next fourth one, that is the default one. That is default members can be accessed in the same package. Default members default members can be accessed in the same package. Okay, so we'll go with one by one. You can get the clarity on it. So for example, first we'll go with the public. First we'll try with uh, classes. For example, for understanding this one, I will go to any file. I will delete these files. Here I will create two classes. One is the class name is, I am creating some demo. Class name is demo.java. Okay, so you can open the file. Now you can write like public static and demo file. From here to here, this is the scope of the class, and every program execution start from the main method only. You can write public static void main and string args, and you can mention from here to here, this is the scope of the class. Okay, this is the one class. Okay, fine, very good. Next, here what I will do, I will take one more class. The class name I am taking, that is test class. I am taking demo, and here I am mentioning test class, test.java, and here also I will take I will increase some font size. Public class, the class name is the test, and from here to here, this is the scope of the class. And here I will take normal one method, like the method name is public void m1. Okay, or t1 method. I will take t1 method. Okay, and here inside I will write some message. The message here I will write like simply I will take system.out.println, and here I will print some message. Message is coming from uh, test class. Okay, test class, like that I wrote some dummy message. Okay, simply I can save this one. And you guys, can you observe here, I have two files and I want to make the connection between two classes. How could I make the connection between two classes? So you have to create the object for the another class. So here I am creating the object test t equal to new test, and from here to here, this is the scope of the class. So I created the connection, and I am calling the method why only test, meaning so because the method name is the test1, test I would say test.t1. This is the instance method. I am calling this instance method by using the object. Okay, fine, very good. Now I will open command prompt. Now I can run the file javac where our main method is available. Can run the file. The file has successfully compiled java and demo. Now you can see the message is coming from the test class. Okay, now very good. Now what I will do, I will make this test class as the private. I will make this test class test class as the private. Test class as the private, and I can save the file. Again, I can go to the command prompt. Now I can run the file. I can run the file. Now you can see private modifier private not allowed to here private. So the thing is, whenever you are defining the file, you have to mandatorily you have to define access specifier class access specifier with public only. If you mention the private, you cannot able to access that class members class members in we cannot access those classes. For example, here I will take one more class. For example, I will take one more example. mm, like the example name I will take any other name, some Raju dot Java. Okay. Now I will take public class name and Raju. Okay, from here to here, this is the scope of the Raju, and here I am taking public static void main next string and aux, and here what we will do generally. Okay, so here I am not writing anything. Now can you see the magic? I will go to here, and if I run this one, now I need to compile my file. My compile file is Java C. File name is Raju.java. Raju.java. So file is successfully compiled. File is successfully compiled. Okay, very good. Now I will change the access specifier public to private. Public to private. Now I can save the file, and you can come to the command prompt. Java C demo.java. Raju.java. Now you can see the error. So private is not allowed. Private is not allowed. If you are mentioning private meaning, you can able to access within the file only. If you are making the class as the private, then how the JVM also access? No, right? So JVM, we are not giving permission to the JVM also. So when you declare the class with private, JVM also not able to access. JVM also not able to access. So that is the reason class name we cannot take it as the private.